now. So I've got a screenshot of all of you. So would you now begin to switch off your screens so we can communicate? Is that all right? Now we can begin our lesson, kind of. And you, Soph, thank you. All right, so let me share this bit with you. This is going to be some reading and some thinking. Is that all right? This is the last page of the book. Got it? All right. We are comparing averages and range. I'm on page 248. Let me read to you. If you can turn your mics off, that would be really helpful. There's a lot of moving around. And then if you want to speak, obviously put your mic on so that we can talk about the work. And if you've got a question or you want to offer an answer, then please just do that, yeah? All right, so averages like mean can be used to compare sets of data. So I could look at the average heights of boys in this class versus the average height of girls in the same class, and then I can make a conclusion based upon that data set. Is that okay? Okay, you're all muted now. All right, cool. So let me move on to the example here we've got in example 5. In fact, they are doing heights of boys and girls in the same class. So here we go. Boys in class 1, I don't think their year ones are a bit tall for that. So their mean height is 154 centimetres and their range of height is 33 centimetres, which is about that much bigger than your standard ruler, all right? The girls' heights are 147 centimetres, judging by the mean, and their range is 53 centimetres. Now, without having to read all this, somebody make me an intelligent comment about the heights of boys and girls in, what's his name? Does he have a name, this guy? Anyway, it doesn't mention a child. So give me a comment on the average height of boys and girls in class 1. Anyone want to speak? Feel free. Open your mic and just let's go. It's an open mic session today. Can nobody offer an answer? It's a very basic answer. Don't think deep maths. Yep. How did you get that, V-Chip? So listen to what you've just done. You've taken away a range from the mean height of the boys, even though you're told the mean height of the boys is 154. You can't mix these two measures. They're completely different thing. Does anyone remember what a range actually is? Correct. And that's got nothing to do with the mean height. Okay? So yeah, so the mean height is the average height of the boys. Now compare the average height of the boys with the average height of the girls. What do you notice? That's exactly what it is. The boys are taller based on the mean. Is that okay? It really is that easy. The hardest one is understanding what the range shows us. Clearly, one of our guys got very confused. You took away a range from a mean height. It doesn't make sense. Look at the boys' range. Look at the girls' range. Now, say in your own words, what do you notice? This is the more challenging bit. So what do you notice about the boys' range and the girls' range? Where did you get that word consistent from? Of course course you did. Is that you, Minecraft? Yeah, I thought so. You're very brave. What does more consistent mean? Consecutive means one after the other, but no, it's not that. What does more consistent mean in this storyline? Anyone else want to volunteer an answer? Who have we got in class? Chris, do you want to volunteer an answer? I can't hear you. Can you speak up a bit, please? Turn up your mic. So you're saying 33. Are you saying 33 is the same as 53? I think it's miles different. Somebody else want to comment? Fair and accurate. So are you saying the girls' heights are less fair? Okay, the word consistent in this context, let me put it to you a different way. Whose heights, in which class, boys or girls, which heights were closest together? Boys or girls? Who says, how many of you say boys? How many of you say girls? Okay, have you all worked out the range before? Biggest takeaway, smallest? You all have, because I've marked your work. But you've still not understood what a range is. The range is biggest takeaway, smallest. This means that between the tallest boy and the shortest boy, the difference in their heights is only 33 centimetres. Here, the difference between the tallest girl and the shortest girl is 53 centimetres. That's got a bigger range. So the girls' heights, although the girls are shorter on average, the girls' heights are more spread out. So you may find quite a tall girl and quite a short girl in the same class. Whereas with the boys, you may get a tall boy, but the shortest boy is not that much shorter. Do you understand that? So the boys' heights are closer together. They're more consistent. The girls' heights are wider apart from each other. They are less consistent. It's like, consider your unit scores in maths. One child gets 84, 86, 88, 83, 82, 80, and another child gets 53, 79, 88, 24%, 52%. Which students do you think is more consistent, the first one or the second one? Do you see all his results are in the 80s? So his range is going to be very, very narrow. I think his top one was maybe 89 or something, and his bottom one was 80. That's only a range of 9 marks. Whereas the other student, sometimes you'll get an 80, sometimes you get a 20 something. That could be a range of about 60 marks. That second student is very inconsistent in their performance. Does that make sense? Okay, now let's just start the questions together. Then I'm going to release you to run away and do it all by yourselves. So, the boys' heights are more consistent. The boys are taller than girls. On average, the boys' heights are more consistent. Their heights are closer together. All right, now here's the book. Stop yawning. We're in school now. Literally, stop yawning. All right, I'd like a reader for question 1. Thank you for that. Just to reiterate, the median shoe size of boys is 7, and the median shoe size for girls is size 5. You're invited to comment. Who wants to comment on that? Speak up, please. Don't say boys are bigger than girls. We don't know that. It's all about their shoe sizes. Boys have a bigger shoe size on average. Fair? Because a mode, a median, and a mean, they're all 3 different types of averages. All right? Even a median, the one in the middle, the belly button, remember? He's in the middle. That's the average kid. So the median shoe size for boys is greater than the median shoe size for girls. Boys have bigger shoe sizes on average. Cool? Right. I now need a reader for question 2. Let's go. An awful lot of words and a very, very easy answer. Somebody different volunteer an answer, please. What you got? On average, yeah? Because if you don't say on average, you're assuming it's always higher in Wick compared to Balf, or whatever they want, how they pronounce. I have no idea. It's a made-up place by the sound of it. Somewhere, some remote island. I don't know. Have you got it? So you've got to say on average, the temperatures in Wick are higher than the temperatures in Balf. I reckon I'm going to go for Balf because it sounds like mouth with a m, with a b instead of a m. Is that okay? And now I want to stop because again we've done 2 of the 4 questions together. So I need you to look carefully at the data, especially question 4, which looks really, really involved and extensiony. That's important. So you're going to do exercise 4, page 248. I'll probably put it on Show My Homework anyway when I plan these lessons on Sunday. So it's just 4 questions. You don't have to copy it out, but make it really clear what the data was.